Now, in what is being seen as a sharp attack by the Prime Minister at the parliamentary board meeting of the BJP, the Prime Minister has said that he believes that the opposition parties are directionless and going on then to say that merely adding the India name doesn't make it so. He says, and I quote, the East India Company had also used India in its name, and even the name of the Indian Mujahideen includes India. Let's go across to Abhishek Kapoor, our senior executive editor, joining us on the broadcast. Abhishek, this seems like a sharp attack that's coming in from the Prime Minister's side, and it's important that it was at the parliamentary board meeting.
Well, that's a strong attack coming in from Prime Minister. Parliamentary party meeting of the BJP takes place every Tuesday when the parliament is in session. And today was the first parliamentary party meeting. Prime Minister using the occasion to really make a frontal attack on the opposition, saying that just having the name India does not make it so. And he has said that the East India Company, for example, also had India in its name, and even Indian Mujahideen. I think that's really big to be, bringing in a terror group which is banned in India, Indian Mujahideen, mentioning it for the Prime Minister to be equating that or making that comparison. I think this is going to really get a tempest brewing in Parliament, I believe, because the Parliament is in session, all leaders are there in House, and this is just the beginning of the days.
Is not in order, as it fails to fulfill the requirements of the rule, and hence the same cannot be entertained. Honorable members, 3 notices under Rule 176 for short duration discussion have been received. The same are Sri Ghanshyam Tiwari, concern over crime and atrocities against women in the state of Rajasthan; Dr. Kirodilal Meena, concern over crime and atrocities against women in the state of Rajasthan; Srimati Ramila Ben Bechar Bhai Bada, concerns over atrocities against women in the state of Chhattisgarh. Honorable members, I will take up the matter now, raised with permission.
Ready for discussion on this. Sir, the government is ready for discussion on the 176 notices on the atrocities against women and children in Rajasthan.
All right, so that's a point of order that's been made in the Rajya Sabha, but let's go back to the other big story we're tracking. This is the sharpest attack from the Prime Minister on the opposition, and Aishwarya Kapoor, our political editor, joins us on the broadcast. Aishwarya, good morning. Aishwarya, this is of course being seen as a sharp attack coming in from the Prime Minister. It's also important that it was made during the parliamentary board meeting of the BJP. How do you see this?
Well, this is big. We need to understand that the Prime Minister is not only saying that the opposition is directionless, the Prime Minister is very categorically saying that just by adding the name India as the name of your opposition, you are not going to achieve your target. It's the intention. And he's comparing the opposition, and he's clearly saying that even East India Company had used the name India in it, and even the name of the Indian Mujahideen includes India. So very, very clear. And right now in Rajya Sabha we can hear that Piyush Goyal is saying that the government had agreed for a discussion on Manipur. But the opposition wants disruption and not discussion, because the opposition wants to earn political brownie points, and just by blaming Prime Minister Modi, the problem of Manipur is not going to be sorted out. It is about drug trade. It is about illegal weapons being pulled into the country through that state, and the demography, and then the age-old dispute between 2 communities. This is not going to be sorted out by just blaming Prime Minister Modi and the BJP. And hence, Prime Minister has categorically said that he has never seen an opposition such directionless. And he says that the country has never seen such a directionless opposition. The Prime Minister said that merely adding the name India doesn't make it so, because the East India Company, and see the comparison. Before he says that the East India Company and Indian Mujahideen also include India in their name. One, a terror organization, the other, commercial terror organization. And India has faced so much. And the Prime Minister is not wielding. It's just creating attack onto the opposition that the people of this country can see through. That you don't want a solution for Manipur. You want to target the Prime Minister. You are just trying to earn your political brownie points, because by targeting Prime Minister Modi, you do not solve the situation of Manipur. You have to have a long, detailed, in-depth discussion that how is illegal drug getting into Manipur? How? Which is the country which is pushing it? How are illegal weapons getting into Manipur? And then the issue of cooking and mating. And that is an age-old issue. Demography, all of those issues need to be discussed. Yes, the present government in the state has failed, but then there has to be discussion on it. In democracy, that is how you solve problems, not by raising arms. So the Prime Minister, and then, as we said,
members,